It's always exciting when we get an opportunity to tour a project where purpose and attention to detail are not an afterthought, but a primary focus. Now, combining that way of thinking with exquisite materials will result in an amazing product, and that's what we're looking at today. A newly constructed Scandinavian-inspired modern farmhouse here in Encino, California, designed by J. Omar, developed by JV Development, and I'm beyond excited to show this incredible home to you. Let's begin. Welcome to Encino. We're gonna start our tour on the exterior. Gate opens up to this driveway that brings you to the motor court. We have the 3-car garage here. You can see the vertical cedar paneling, modern farmhouse with a Scandinavian influence, and property looks absolutely gorgeous. Love the stucco finish, black casement windows. But before I talk about this section, I actually want to cover what's right next to us. You have a really nice basketball court here, which is also a pickleball court, and it just shows how the developer here utilized the land and took advantage of the topography to place an amazing court at the front of this home. Now, coming back here, this entry truly sets an amazing tone before you walk into this house. You have 2 water features, travertine walkway, beautiful steps, and I really like how this travertine section frames the front door with picture windows on each side. The entire section also has more picture windows to bring as much natural light to the first floor and the second floor of this home. And I gotta talk about this overhang design and how the cedar paneling on the interior runs all the way to the exterior, so you have that beautiful architectural continuity. Now, follow me this way. Let's check out this covered entry. Look at this massive pivot door that welcomes you into this house, and come on in. I really like this foyer design. We have beautiful white oak hardwood floors, 24-foot high ceilings, wood slats separating the foyer from the formal dining room and the formal living room area. Straight ahead, we have the family room. You have sliding glass doors opening up. And coming over here, they brought some of those travertine details that we saw on the exterior to the interior with these travertine stands and these art pieces. This is a great welcome to this property. And on the other side of these wood slats, we have the formal living room. Same hardwood floors, elegant seating area, glass coffee table in the center. And on the other side, we can see the fireplace with a travertine surround, and then you have plaster walls on each side, giving you that softer, warmer texture. Massive picture window here, bringing a ton of natural light. You can actually see the water feature off of the entry of this property. Just a beautiful, elegant, formal living room. Now on the other side, we have a hallway that takes us to this wing, which we're gonna cover later. And I really appreciate how they have this built-in bookshelf to create some separation between the seating area here and the staircase. And Mikey, we need to get a close-up. Now, we have these beautiful shelves on top, but on the bottom, we have these live edge, rustic shelves to give more character, more depth to this built-in bookshelf. And between the staging and these rustic books, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, they have a lot of really cool kind of unfinished details, like we just saw on the travertine on the fireplace. As we walk through the house, you almost see a lot of these. I really like them.
Absolutely. Just a stunning detail. Now, on the other side, we have the steel staircase going up to the second floor. This is the main staircase of this property, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. You have 2 picture windows here, bringing more natural light to the staircase, as well as the landing. Then on the floors, we have the hardwood floors. Transition to this section where we have river rocks, and it just kind of defines the landing of this staircase. Now you can also see that we have glass railing throughout, open riser. It's just a nice modern detail. Now, On the other side, we have the family room, kitchen, wine cellar, formal dining room. And before we tour these spaces, let's cover the specs of this gorgeous home. We have 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, approximately 18,000 square feet of interior space, built on a 0.92 acre lot, on the market for $22,995,000. And I want to give big thanks to the development team, as well as all of the listing agents, Sally, Nicole, Josh, and Matt, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this stunning estate in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. Now, continuing our tour, I actually want to bring everybody to this side. On for the entry, we have these vertical wood slats separating the foyer from this elegant formal dining room. You have a beautiful solid wood table in the center, seating for 10, 2 black chandeliers that contrast beautifully with the space. Another picture window facing the front of the home. You can actually see your water feature from here, plaster walls, really nice art piece to bring a splash of color to the space. The travertine entry section continues to the side too, so you have beautiful textures. And if all that wasn't enough, your backdrop on this side is this glass enclosed wine cellar. What an elegant, nice touch. I mean, I love the ceiling to floor mount wire wine racks. It kind of leaves the space open and elegant, almost makes it look like an art piece. They brought the travertine wall to this section too. You even have an art piece here. This is a wine cellar, but a wine cellar can look so cool and it can really complement the look of the house.
Yeah, we see wine cellars in almost every large development in Los Angeles, but some are done much better than others. I really like this one.
Well said, Mikey. Now on the other side, we have this double-sided wet bar. It's an interesting touch because it is right next to your wine cellar, but at the same time it's open to your family room and the kitchen. And the fabrication here with the stone, this custom sink, how this stone wraps this entire opening. Then you have your ice makers, fridges, all these details, all these appliances behind this beautiful cabinetry, and it opens up to the other side. Another beautiful detail. Now, welcome to the family room. Love the scale here. Then we have sliding glass doors pocketing into the walls and seamlessly opening this space to the covered seating area. You have your L-shaped couch, fireplace to complement the space, and again, use of travertine here is just gorgeous with these stone slats, built-in LED lighting. It just gives so much natural and organic texture to the space. And this fireplace design here reminds me of the fireplace that we saw at Max Noble's project in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
He kind of had the same design elements, just different color stone, but looks absolutely beautiful, complements the space. Look at this coffee table here with a glass top, this massive sectional, and it opens up to your amazing backyard, which we're gonna cover later. Now, follow me this way. Let's go check out this stunning kitchen. Actually, before we talk about the kitchen, I wanna talk about the development team here. JVE Development and the designer, Jay Omar, in my opinion, did a fantastic job with this house. The natural tones, the farmhouse design with a Scandinavian influence, it all comes together beautifully. And I'm beyond excited for this tour. We're gonna go into every single room. Their last project was also in this neighborhood, in Encino, and that one was a Japanese-inspired farmhouse. Beautiful property. I think we toured it about a year ago. And on that tour, we also interviewed Jay Omar, the designer of that property, as well as this one. Those 2 videos will be linked in the description of this video as well, so make sure to check it out. All right, are we ready to tour this amazing kitchen?
I think so.
Now, we have 2 islands here, beautiful natural stone countertops. They also book match the stone here. Then you have your bar top. Going to the other side, this is actually the main island. Well, I say main island because this one houses the sink. It's fabricated out of the same stone. You have your beautiful brush nickel fixtures, flat panel cabinetry. This is actually a 2-tone kitchen. We have the beige tones on the islands, then you have the wood tones on the back. First Miele dishwasher is here, and we have the second one next to the second sink. Now, follow me this way, let's see. I believe this is the fridge, also Miele. And then we have the freezer here, nice and quiet.
Yeah.
There you go. Built-in appliances, your ovens. There's actually a secret door here. Let's see. That opens up to the chef's kitchen that we're gonna check out in a second. But first, follow me this way. This kitchen continues. Look at these beautiful glass uppers with LED lighting. It gives the back section of the kitchen a very contemporary look. Contrasts nicely with these natural stone countertops as well as the backsplash. And let's see.
There we go.
I knew it. You have your second Miele dishwasher right here. And basically this kitchen, if we go to the other side, has all Miele built-in appliances. It fits this island really well. You have a pop-up vent behind that. And the countertop here, if you look, the waterfall edges actually kick up a little bit. So it's this border design. And we're gonna see this finish or this detail throughout the bathrooms as well. Rest of your base cabinets. You have a nice informal dining area there with a beautiful chandelier. Sliding glass doors open up to your outdoor dining area. Just elegant, to the point, modern, but with a lot of natural stones and a lot of natural textures. And kitchen doesn't end here because going through this door, we go to the chef's kitchen. Another island in the center. You have some base cabinets here, additional fridge and freezer, gas stove, ton of cabinetry, and more importantly, the section that I like the most is right here. This open shelving with this cute rustic ladder. Obviously it's not functional, it's for decoration, but it's nice to be able to store your dry food or have a space where you're not cramped, you know? This is Los Angeles, look, this is a beautiful property. It's definitely big on scale, but at the same time, real estate is expensive in Los Angeles. So to get a spacious kitchen like that and then to have a chef's kitchen like this is a privilege.
Yeah.
And I just love that it's functional, it's simple. Not only they had beauty in mind, they also had function in mind. And having a space like this where you have a door that opens up to the side of the property, your chef can come directly here, your staff can come into the chef's kitchen, is just a nice touch.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna point that out. Now, follow me this way. We've been here before. That's the formal dining area. So the chef's kitchen connects to this space. There's also a staircase here leading us down to the lower level, and we have cool surprises down there that we're gonna check out later. Now follow me this way. This door opens up to the laundry room. You have your washer, dryer, cabinetry, sink. It's nice that this room also gets a window. And continuing this hallway, we have this door opening up to the first guest suite. It's crazy that this is actually one of the smaller guest suites. And the scale here is just impressive. Same hardwood floors. You have your queen bed here. 2 casement windows bringing natural light. Then you have your built-in cabinetry over here. And follow me this way, your full bathroom, natural stone floors. I love the fabrication of this vanity. It picks the details that we saw in the kitchen, the islands with the lips.
Yeah.
The lips are a little bit higher since it's a vanity. Brush nickel fixtures, walk-in shower, and then the casement window here. And this is the first guest suite because at the end, we have another one, and that's where we're going next now. This one has a king-size bed, 2 casement windows, great natural light coming in, built-in cabinetry here, and the way this room is positioned is actually really unique. Down below us is an additional garage. The topography of this property is really unique, and because of that, they actually managed to get 3 levels off of this home. So we're currently on the 2nd floor, which is the main level, and not only we have the lower level entertainment area, we also have that garage. So it's nice that there's additional driveway here. It also opens up to the street level, and yeah, wanted to point that out.
Yeah, also they were able to fit in that awesome basketball court that we saw earlier.
Up front, correct.
Yeah.
Now, let's go check out the bathroom. Love the herringbone pattern on the floors. You have your walk-in shower here, natural textures, even the wood paneling here that's both vertical and horizontal, has that nice texture. Then they painted white to give this more lighter look. Look at the fabrication of these vanities. They're elegant. This one's actually travertine. You have your toilet here. Beautiful bathroom. And that's it for this wing of the house. Now let's jump back to the landing so we can continue our tour with the left wing of this property. Now, we talked about the formal living room earlier. Then hallway takes us to this amazing office. I love that this section is glass enclosed. French doors open up. Your floor is transitioned from white planks to herringbone pattern. Desk over here, built-ins on each side. This section has an attached ladder, that way you can reach to the shelves above. And you have the second section of the built-ins here with these beautiful drawer fronts. It's open, and that's your main staircase right there, so you can bring more natural light to the space. On top of that, you have your sliding glass doors opening up, wood beam ceilings, really nice office. And across from the office, we have the elevator landing, and then door over here opens up to a beautiful powder bathroom. Now, obviously, it's a functional space. You have your sink, water closet, but the way this room is designed is to make a statement. When you look at the design elements, these rustic beams, plaster walls, this light fixture, then you come over here to this live edge countertop and this fabricated sink, and they have this laser engraved code here on the sink. It says, "The sun turns black, earth sinks in the sea, the hot stars down from heaven or world. Fierce grows the steam and the life-feeding flame till fire leaps high about heaven itself."
Yeah, so this is kind of, I think, the artistic statement that ties the whole home together.
Exactly.
This home is actually called Odin, and as Enna said, it's very Scandinavian influenced. So that's kind of like a little Easter egg that y'all can research yourself. Very interesting little poem there, though.
And a lot of the accessories and design elements reflect that underlying message too.
Yeah.
Now, this is an interesting landing point. Movie theater, amazing gym and spa, which I cannot wait to show all of you. But first, we're gonna check out this guest suite real quick. Just like the rest of the rooms, each one of these guest suites are so spacious. They all have their dedicated walk-in closets as well as their full bathrooms. And even though the design elements of these guest suites are same, meaning you have the same hardwood floors, plaster or white painted walls, with all the furnishings and accessories and details, each one of these rooms have their own identity. And I personally really appreciate that. Now, we have the full bathroom over here with a walk-in shower, and that's pretty much it for this guest suite. Now, I want to take everybody back to this landing, take the steps, and let's go check out this space, which is the 3-car garage. This is a garage that we talked about off of the motor court, epoxy floors, great ceiling height. This is a good sized garage.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, let's go back in. Look at this rustic barn door. Look at the live edge here, and it leads you to your movie theater. Now, the first thing that jumps out at me in this movie theater is the vertical dark wood paneling, and then you have your regular paneling above, massive screen behind me. Contrast between these two materials are very radical, and it's also complemented with this LED lighting, so it's a really unique texture to look at, and I feel like the Scandinavian influence that we've been seeing throughout is also brought to this movie theater. Now, you have 3-tier seating, these 2 U-shaped couches, which I really like. Then you have your bigger couch on the back. Look at this back section. It almost looks like a speakeasy library within your movie theater. You have your sink here, darker cabinetry, LED lighting, wall sconces, ceiling height is fantastic. It's just a really unique take on a movie theater, and personally, I really like it. Next, we're going to the gym. I really like how we have this glass wall separating the staircase from the entry of this gym. Herringbone hardwood floors, your Techno-Gym equipment, sliding glass doors, open up this space to the outdoors, which is fantastic. You just look straight to your backyard, get a great airflow here. And then on the back, we have the cabinetry with a fabricated sink, brush nickel fixture, this glass wall, and what a beautiful space. And if this wasn't enough, you go through this door to your spa. I personally love this space because not only we have fantastic amenities here, but we also have sliding glass doors opening up to the outdoor section of the spa. Cabinetry looks beautiful, travertine tub, fabricated sink, 2 circular mirrors. They even brought the wood beams to this space just so every single room feels cohesive. This Scandinavian influence carries out throughout the property. Look at this shower here. It also has a steam feature, brush nickel fixtures with a rain head above. Then next door, you have your sauna, glass enclosed so you can still enjoy the views straight from your sauna. I believe that's a water closet. There you go. And then you go to the outdoor section of your spa. Hot and cold plunge, 2 outdoor showers that are floor mount. I think these fixtures look super contemporary and timeless. Then we have this wall giving some privacy to this section. We have a built-in seating area here. This is such a fantastic amenity, and I gotta say, we live in California. People love working out here, living healthy, and I feel like this house is not only big in scale, but it has all the amenities, entertainment areas, massive backyard that we're gonna tour now. It's a full compound. It offers you all.
Not to mention, the weather's always fantastic.
Always fantastic. All right, check this out. This is a detached guest house with its own bedroom. I'm gonna go straight into the bedroom. We have a full-size bed here, some built-in cabinetry, and then you open up this door to your kitchen, which is really nice. Cabinetry matches the main house. Then you have your natural stone countertops here, as well as the backsplash, sink, gas cooktop, full bathroom, and the seating area. Now, I know it is designed like a guest house, but this space can be a phenomenal studio, office. You can do a lot with it, and I just love how it's close to your gym and your spa as well, which means this could be the second part of your gym. If you're really into working out, you want to have a TRX studio, whatever you want, more equipment, this space can do a lot for you.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. All right, let's take everybody outside. This backyard is phenomenal. You have the space, you have the privacy, grass section in the center. All your interior spaces open up to this backyard. You have a great flow, and what a house to entertain. I mean, imagine having a couple hundred people here. Look at this 75-foot lap pool. You have your spa on this side, bar shelves, sunken seating area that features a fire pit, beautiful travertine back wall. It's zen, it's minimalist, it's very inviting, and I would love to have a house like this.
Yeah, for those who study our channel, this is where you might see a similarity to the property that JVE and J. Omar created, the Japanese farmhouse. They had a very similar pool layout, and the topography of the land was also very similar as well. They had a steep lot, and they were able to create a lot of really cool features because of it.
Exactly. With retaining walls, you can create these flat pads.
Yeah.
In this case, that's why there's a staircase here taking you up to another outdoor seating area. They have an herb garden on that side and a beautiful hillside to look at. Look at that backdrop. It's really relaxing. This house has that natural zen feel to it. All these mature trees, olive trees. It's really nice. By the way, this is the sunken seating area with a fire pit. That way, your friends can be in the pool. You could be over here, and everybody can conversate and have a good time.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out this section. You have some lounging beds, outdoor dining area, outdoor kitchen, and that's actually an Argentinian grill. I guess perfect for steaks. You can put some coal on the bottom. I don't think we've seen that in a house before.
I don't think we have either. I've seen it at restaurants. They're really cool. It has this little wheels so you can raise and lower the grill and get it closer to the coals, but that's an interesting and fun detail to have.
It is a fun detail. And look at the house behind me. We have the informal dining area, family room, gym, office, spa, all opening up to this amazing backyard. Perfect indoor-outdoor flow. Look at that primary bedroom balcony on the second floor. The entire thing cantilevers. But before we go up to the second floor, I actually want to take everybody downstairs because the amenities continue. Here we are at the lower level landing. Follow me this way. We have this steel case door opening up to the lower level garage. In total, you have 8 parking spaces between these 2 garages. Now, powder bathroom here for this level. And coming this way off of the landing, we have another seating area with a fireplace, TV above, great ceiling height also. Even though we're on the lower level, and you go this way to your bowling alley. This is fantastic. I gotta say, we've been seeing a lot of bowling alleys lately. One home in Utah had it. The hotel suite that we visited in Vegas had it. It's timeless. You can play it over and over again. I feel like a lot of people enjoy bowling, so it's nice to have this kind of amenity on the lower level of your house. Not to mention, You have an insane wet bar on the other side with this beautiful stonework. This is crazy.
Yeah, maybe this is kind of a naive thing for me to say. We've said it a lot in our tours over the years, but I feel like this would be a great little office space down here. Your lunch break, you bowl a few rounds.
That sounds like fun. Not to mention, you also have your elevator coming down to this level, and it's fantastic that you have a bowling alley within your property. Now that's it for the lower level. We still got to go up to the second floor so we can see the remaining guest suites and the amazing primary bedroom. Here we are at the second floor. We actually took the second staircase off of the gym because we want to cover the guest suites first and then to the primary bedroom. This will be the first suite that we're going to be touring. You have your queen size bed, hardwood floors, dedicated walk-in closet, sliding glass doors open up to a very good sized balcony that overlooks your backyard, and then you have your full bathroom here with a travertine vanity. Looks great. First guest suite. Now follow me back to the landing. Look at the size of this hallway, by the way. Across the first guest suite, we have the second one. Come on in. This one also has a queen size bed. We have a built-in desk area here with some open shelving. And again, I want to talk about the furnishings. Love these two chairs. Love the green tone. And these rooms are so cozy. This house is also perfect for a family. Look at all these guest suites. Look at the amount of space you have, the amount of entertainment this house offers. Each one of these suites have their own balconies too.
Yeah.
This one has a front-facing one.
Not to mention the separation that the primary bedroom gets from all of the guest suites as well.
And also not to mention, the primary bedroom itself is absolutely insane. The scale, square footage, and it's a beautiful bedroom. Mikey, actually, can we turn to this side? I believe Creative Art Partners did the art staging, and art can make such a big impact in a house. It just gives life to the space.
Yeah, a lot of the homes that we go to are white walls with nice finishes, with woods, stones, everything, but they lack a lot of color. That's where the art comes in to kind of liven up the space, brighten it up, and bring splashes of color everywhere.
Couldn't agree more. And this might be one of my favorite pieces within this house. Now, Mikey, let's actually check out the bathroom here. Natural stone floors, same material used on the floors. It's also in the walk-in shower. Then you have your sleek brush nickel fixtures. Even your sliding glass door has a beautiful hardware. Your toilet, your vanity. The way they have these drawers with the dovetail detail is actually really cool. It's almost like you don't have the fronts, but then you have this minimalist, more functional look. Yeah. And then you have these big reveals. It's a nice detail. It's a different look than we're used to seeing, but they pulled it off beautifully because they want to have this Scandinavian influence throughout. And that's why we have this vertical and horizontal wood paneling detail throughout. Your vanity, marble sink, fabrication is gorgeous. Another really nice bathroom. Now let's go back to the walkway. We have a few more guest suites to see. Scale of this home is incredible. Look at the length here. Third bedroom suite is on our left-hand side. I like the vaulted ceilings here, full bathroom, king-size bed, and then we have another guest suite here, carrying out the same vaulted roof design, walk-in closet, beautiful bathroom, 4 guest suites on this wing. Now follow me. Second floor also gets a laundry room. You have your sink, cabinetry, washer, dryer, elevator landing, some built-in storage space. And here we are at the main landing of the second floor. That's why they have an elegant seating area here. Great natural light coming in. We saw these massive picture windows off of the entry of the home and between the furnishings. This rustic bookshelf design that complements the space so beautifully, all the way to these cedar wood-clad ceilings that run all the way to the exterior. So there's that beautiful cohesion with the architecture and glass railing throughout, very minimalist. That's the foyer, and that's the main staircase, bringing you up to this level. Now, follow me this way.
Into the primary.
Look at this solid wood pivot door that opens up to your bedroom, and wait till you see the space. I don't even know where to begin. You have your king-size bed here with this long padded back headboard. Vertical wood paneling runs all the way to the ceiling. Then you have your vaulted ceilings that are also wood paneled. your seating area, fireplace, beautiful art throughout. Mikey, stay right there. I'm just gonna walk around. You also have plaster walls. And obviously the entire thing opens up to a beautiful balcony that we're gonna check out last. Your king size bed. Wow.
Very, very cool. Has a very rustic feel in here with the antler chandelier, and even the plaid patterned bedspread they have for some reason kind of just adds to that. You know, I really
Exactly.
like it.
It's a little bit of a different texture, but it makes the bed pop. And let's continue. Now, your primary bedroom gets an amazing wet bar. They could have easily put this section and the cabinetry here against the wall, but instead they kind of floated in the middle, used that as an opportunity to separate the bedroom from the seating area because you have another one. Then you have your attached ladder that slides, and the cabinetry here is actually double-sided. We have glass on the other side too, so you can see through it. Your sink, fridge, everything is incorporated to this lower section. And then another seating area. Look at the art piece on the back. Plaster walls, natural light coming in, just elegant, all the way to the coffee table.
We can show visually what these spaces look like, but again, we bring this up often. We cannot convey how they smell. This whole place smells like fresh cut wood.
Organic.
Yeah, it just has this, it just adds to that rustic feeling that I was talking about a second ago. It smells really nice.
Absolutely. All right, ready to see the first primary bathroom? We have two of them. We have travertine on the floors installed in this herringbone pattern, and God bless the soul of the craftsman that installed these floors. One by one, perfectly symmetrical to make sure that it looks beautiful, but look at all the variation within the travertine. Looks so timeless, so beautiful. Then you have your walk-in shower, and I really appreciate how this travertine wainscoting detail technically runs all the way into the walk-in shower, so it just feels very effortless. And to warm up the space even more, they brought the wood paneling, ran it from the wall to the ceiling to the other side, brush knuckle fixtures, your cabinetry. Actually, Mike, can we get a close-up? Normally, you will have your drawer fronts run, and then you'll have the countertop stacked on top of it or over it. That's the traditional way of doing things. But over here, they flushed it with the top of the countertop, and then they lowered the sink and the main section of the vanity, which is a unique take. It looks beautiful. You have your towel holder section here, and this stone contrasts nicely against the wood paneling. This is bathroom number one. Now follow me here. This is like a maze. This is all your walk-in closet, your first walk-in closet. The amount of space, obviously behind these doors, you have your hangers, shoe racks, everything you need, but going with that minimalist energy, they paneled the entire thing.
Yeah, I really like the cabinetry they have, and it's uniform kind of through all the bedrooms.
All right, I agree. Now, let's take everybody back to the bedroom area instead of jumping to the next space. I just want everybody to see. We're still within the primary bedroom.
Yeah.
Now, welcome to the second walk-in closet. This one is a little bit bigger, has a seating area on this side, island in the center, half travertine, half glass top, and look at the amount of space you have.
Quite a bit. Will you just do a lap around to just show?
Unbelievable. I mean, I would love to have a walk-in closet like this. And let's continue. Bathroom number two is where we're going next. And check out this space. Same travertine floors are also here. I'm in love with this herringbone pattern. I think it's such a great way to bring dimension to the space because we have all these clean and minimalist lines. Then you look at the floors and they're so intricate. You have so many different stacks of stone working harmoniously with each other, and it also creates a really nice texture under your feet. Your freestanding tub, I love that. Fixture is here, but the knobs are on the other side. You have your casement windows bringing great natural light. Spacious walk-in shower with an incredible skylight that runs the entire length of the shower. Your rain head, regular shower fixtures, separate water closet with a window, and then you have the vanity on this side, built out of travertine, circular mirror, more skylights above. This is the second bathroom.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
I love this.
Now, Mikey, let's take everybody back to the bedroom again one more time. Extremely spacious, and the entire thing opens up to your amazing backyard. I love this balcony. Even the balcony actually wraps around And this is it. What a beautiful home. And now let's see this place at dusk. All right, everyone, that's it from this lovely project. Hope you'll enjoy this tour. Big congrats to the development team. House looks incredible, and I'm sure they're really proud of their work, and they should be, because this development, this property is absolutely stunning. I also want to give a big thanks to the listing agents, Sally, Nicole, Josh, and Matt, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this listing in the description of this video. Now, if you enjoyed our tour, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.